Welcome to Epic Gamer. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most captivating games that let you start from scratch and rise to greatness. These are the titles where character progression isn't just a feature, it's the heart of the journey. Whether you're swinging swords in medieval kingdoms or fighting for survival in post-apocalyptic worlds, these games deliver that satisfying thrill of growth, transformation, and true power. There's something incredibly engaging about starting with nothing, weak, under-equipped, and alone, then slowly building yourself into a force to be reckoned with. From humble beginnings to legendary status, this theme resonates with players because it mirrors real growth, hard-earned, meaningful, and rewarding. Let's begin with Kingdom Come: Deliverance. You step into the shoes of Henry, a blacksmith's son in medieval Bohemia. He starts off with no training, no money, and no prestige, just a desire to survive and find purpose in a world torn by war. As you train, fight, and make choices that shape the story, Henry transforms. And in the sequel, when everything resets, it reminds you how fragile progress can be, making your next rise even more meaningful. This emotional investment in Henry's growth makes the journey unforgettable. Next up, Days Gone. You play as Deacon St. John, a drifter in a world overrun by freakers. Early on, you're scrounging for gear, dodging death, and riding a beat-up motorcycle. But as you upgrade your weapons, improve your bike, and unlock combat skills, the tide shifts. Taking on massive zombie hordes becomes not just possible, but exhilarating. That transformation, from cautious survivor to badass bounty hunter, is pure gold when it comes to gameplay satisfaction. In SCALKR 2, the zone is brutal. It throws you into radioactive chaos with minimal help. But every mission you complete, every artifact you uncover, makes you stronger. From struggling with basic survival to mastering the dangers of the zone, the progression feels gritty and real. And that's what makes every hard-fought victory so rewarding. You earn every step forward. Endural, a total conversion mod, deserves major praise. Unlike typical RPGs, progression here is tied to survival. Stamina, hunger, and skill trainers play a huge role. You don't just level up, you earn your growth through exploration, smart choices, and grit. The world is harsh, but the deeper you go, the more powerful and capable you become. It's immersive, it's challenging, and it's worth every second. In Mount Blade 2, Bannerlord, you start small, just you, a sword, and maybe a few coins. But from there, you build. Recruit allies, form armies, and rise from lone wanderer to political powerhouse. Whether you're dominating on the battlefield or manipulating court politics, the blend of personal skill and grand strategy makes this a top-tier example of true progression. Now let's talk Baldur's Gate 3. Early game fights are brutal. You're underpowered and outnumbered, and every choice in turn-based combat matters, but as you learn the systems, spells, tactics, positioning, you start to win. Slowly, your ragtag group becomes a tactical powerhouse, capable of outsmarting even the nastiest foes. And every win feels like a real accomplishment. The original Gothic RPG throws you into a tough world and doesn't hold your hand. You're weak, poor, and hated. But over time, by grinding, learning, and surviving, you rise. It's the kind of game where your progress is slow but deeply satisfying. Every hard-won skill, every ally you earn, makes you feel like you truly belong in that world. In Noita, chaos rules. Every pixel reacts. You die often. But each death teaches you something new. How to use spells, how to manipulate the environment, how to stay alive just a little longer. The progression isn't just in stats, it's in knowledge. And that's what makes mastering Noita so satisfying. It's punishing, but fair, and totally addictive. And finally, Kenshire. You start off weak, aimless, and totally alone. But slowly, painfully, you become a warlord, commanding armies, building cities, shaping the world. There's no hand-holding here, and that's the magic of it. Every success is yours alone. Every loss is a lesson. And the climb from nothing to legend? Absolutely unforgettable. These games all share one thing, a powerful, rewarding sense of progression. Whether it's through strategy, skill, or sheer persistence, they remind us why we love gaming, because we get to grow, adapt, and overcome. Thanks for watching Epic Gamer. If you enjoyed this breakdown of progression systems in games, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and tell us in the comments what's your favorite game where you rise from zero to hero. We've got more deep dives and discussions coming your way, so